had to come all the way out to Indiana to take my family to dinner. And hearing about all the so-called rioting in the city. I'm from Chicago, one of my friends from outside of the range. Let me tell young people something about the game of chess versus the game of checkers. You got white anarchists out here who are agitating social unrest in the city and all over the country. They're paid by special interest groups to create this type of activity. Stay home. They're lining CTA buses up all over the city, and they're going to detain people tonight. Stay home. Quit being used like a pawn. This isn't a joke. You can't go around burning up your own neighborhood. This is 1968. We had a reason to loot and be violent in 1968 after the death of Martin Luther King. Gerald Floyd's death was tragic, but right now you all are being used as pawns in a game you don't even understand. Keep your children home tonight. If you all are listening to me, keep your children at home. They're going to detain and lock people up, and we're not going to know when you're going to return. And if you all don't think they got prisoner detainment centers all over this country and that they've been preparing for a time like this, you got something else coming. This looting and violence, they're not going to have it. I'm guaranteeing you they're going to detain you and they're going to incarcerate you for a long period of time. And it's also going to be a social reset on our civil rights. So be mindful of that. Stop this madness, please. We're doing ourselves more harm than good. And I know I usually talk about medical issues and people are used to me speaking on these things. But when you got people looting, you can't even go to the grocery store down the street from your block. What do you think is going to happen next? What do you think? This is insanity. Keep your children at home. And if you're one of these young people out there thinking you're a revolutionary, you're being used. How do you get anarchists from all over the country to mobilize on Chicago in a moment's notice? Somebody's got a lot of money to be able to get people on planes and buses and in cars. They're paying these people to come here and incite social agitation and violence. The protest is a cover for an agenda that's much bigger than Gerald Floyd's death. They're trying to sow anarchy across the land and push the social reset. They're trying to take away all of our rights and privileges, and you all are just helping them by being out there in the streets for what? To steal some Nike gym shoes from the Nike store in 87? What? To loot some stores? What is in those stores that you don't already have in your home? This is crazy. Go home. Stay home.